everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avadon 2. Last episode, we finally made our way to Dharam, the home of all the merchants. And already we lost half our money. No, seriously, we already lost half our money. We spent a lot of it on a brand new house, again, and I am very tempted to buy a new pair of boots for Yoshiria. In fact, screw it, I'm going to buy a pair of new boots for Yoshiria. Because, god damn it, they're good freaking boots. Here, take these Shadow Walker's boots. There. We don't even need the chainmail boots. There. God damn it. Anyway. Before we take a look at anything else, I actually want to take a look at this new house we got. She said she'd get, we also bought some furniture, but it's not going to show up for a while. Probably the next time we enter this region. So, let's take a look in here before we look at other things. Into the house. Oof. You step into your lovely new home on the river shore. The windows give beautiful views in either direction. Needs a bit of sweeping and some furniture, but it promises to be a beautiful retirement home. If, of course, you survive long enough to retire. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. And we already ordered the furniture. It'll be here soon enough. Alright, let's take a look in here. Okay, no basement or anything like that. It's basically a small home. Not really anything else in here. Okay. I'm fine with that. Simple enough home. And before we actually go into the inn, I think we should actually go and meet with the mayor. Probably a very wise idea, I think. Especially because one of the people in the marketplace probably has a quest for us, but won't give it to us until we speak with the mayor. I forget his name already, but it starts with an X, I think. You walk through the fence and approach the city hall, Troezen's oldest and most elegant structure. It is not large, but it is clean, dignified, and well-tended. It seems the natural first place to hunt for Xenophon. Xenophon, that was the name. It did have an X in it. It did start with an X, I was right. Alright. Quick look all around, and then over to here. Troezen City Hall. Alright, so he's in here somewhere. Troezen is a successful, if small, trading port. It's constantly bustling with activity. Merchants and travelers from all over Linnaeus are always around, trading, talking, and caressing. However, you soon find that they are always able to come up with an excuse to not speak with the hand of Avadon. You trade some pleasantries, but none of them actually want a conversation. I suppose it makes a bit of sense. Still, nice to speak with them. Open that door randomly. Oh! This book is about Kelimdariel. Didn't realize we didn't have that, but okay. Kelimdariel, there it is. The people of Kelimdariel have the most advanced, sophisticated culture in all of Linnaeus, and they take great pains to make sure that nobody ever forgets it. Their food, their music, their literature, all have a complexity and quality unknown outside any state but perhaps Dharam. Kelimdariel's culture is a subtle melding of the customs of all of the peoples who have invaded it over the centuries. Because of the breadth of its lands and difficulty defending them, Kelimdariel has rarely been able to hold off an invader. Instead, it takes the hordes in, seduces them with their way of life, and in the end assimilates them. But this has long been a painful and trying process with much death and devastation, and thus the current rulers of Kelimdariel had no difficulty deciding to join the pact when membership was offered. In the centuries since, some things changed in Kelimdariel, like their military, which has grown far stronger, and their ruling nobles who have, in their new safety, engaged in baroque political struggles, court intrigues, and campaigns of quiet assassination. The culture, on the other hand, remains. A bit stagnant and codified, perhaps, but still the envy of the known world. Few are as pleased with the security of the Midlands Pact as the people of Kelimdariel. However, in the last 2 years, a lasting argument with Hulklandia over the ownership of the contested Baraza Woods has erupted into violence. And that gave us enough to level up. Point in endurance, please, and... yes, 2 points in this, and then 2 points in that. Almost to have Berserk Leap. Yay! Ooh, packed papers and group heal scroll. Alright. You enter the audience hall of Troezen. There's an old man sitting in the gilt chair by the west wall. When you enter, he is pretending to read some papers, though you are confident that his nonchalance is entirely fake. He knew you had arrived before you set one foot in town. Still, he feigns calm well. He looks up and motions you to approach.
A hand of Avadon! What a rare pleasure! Please, enter, have some tea. I would love to aid you.
Yoshiria notes the sweat on his upper lip. Beware of this one. Unlike the others in this town, he thinks he has a reason to be afraid. Really now? Interesting. You approach the gilt chair of the leader of Troezen. The gold coating of the seat has been flaking off for many years, a carefully calibrated act of modesty on the part of the town's chosen leaders. The man rises slowly.
I am Xenophon, chosen mayor of Troezen, and you are?
You give him your name. He nods, shakes your hand, and sits.
I was not expecting a visit from envoys of Avadon. I'm afraid. If Redbeard had sent notice, I would have arranged a greeting matching your status.
He mops sweat from his brow, though the room is cool.
I want nothing but to help you.
Tell me more about Troezen.
A lovely town, is it not? It is a great honor that I was chosen to guide them for this term. Please be sure to walk its pathways, stop into its trading center, drink at our inn, which is very clean.
You are the chosen leader?
Of course. It is the way of all Durhamites. We do not believe in royalty. Instead, every 5 years in every town the people gather to choose their leaders. Candidates step forward, then each eligible person writes a name on a chit and puts it in a jar. The person with the most chits is the leader for 5 years. An unusual system, I admit, but we are very proud of it.
Who is allowed to write a chit?
A difficult question. Each town has a different rule. Some places exclude potential casters based on gender, or wealth, or place of birth, or species. This leads to many passionate arguments, as you can imagine.
And here?
Here, any Doramite-born human above the age of 14 can write a chit. We are proud of our tolerance.
What did you do before you were chosen as mayor?
I was a merchant, a trader of some renown. I am sacrificing many opportunities for wealth by doing this job. No regrets, though. It is a high honor.
Is a similar system in place anywhere else in Linnaeus?
No. I believe that sometimes leaders of the Wildrealm tribes are chosen by popular acclaim, but only rarely. Many think us eccentric, even mad to leave this choice to ordinary, unwashed people. To us, it is a point of great pride.
Xenophon sits in his chair and speaks with you. From time to time he has a guard bring cups of cool minty tea. Now that he has had some time to recover, he seems less nervous. You do seem nervous, though.
I do? Of course not. I am but overtired. My job drains me enough that I am failing to meet a hand with the ceremony required. I do apologize.
I am on a mission, and I need guidance.
What? Oh, of course. I will tell you what I can, so you can be safely on your way.
I am on a mission to the Tawan Empire. A look of unfeigned sympathy crosses his face.
Oh, the far lands, I do not envy you. The Tawan lost centuries of wealth and power to the Pact, and their hatred for us is without limit. Please, tell me you will be careful. There is not much I can tell you about that place, but I can direct you to an Avadon outpost near the Tawan border. There you can speak and ask advice freely.
An outpost of Avadon?
Yes, Avadon does have small keeps spread throughout Linnaeus. They are kept secret for their own protection. You are far from the first I have directed to one.
Who else have you directed to this keep?
Oh, I doubt Avadon would want me to share that information. You understand, I'm sure.
Why are you telling me how to reach this fort and not some heart in Avadon?
I believe that the existence of some of them is hidden from all in Avadon but Redbeard. Perhaps to keep them safe from spies, or perhaps to avoid budgetary difficulties with Hanva's council.
Okay, where do I go?
It is called Fort Foresight.
He marks a location on your map.
It is small and easy to miss, right on the Tawan border. To learn more about your mission, travel there.
That's all for now, thanks. Fort Foresight. Interesting name, but okay. Ooh, oh, that is a very fancy set of stairs. Wonder what's up here. Probably just not supposed to be up here, as it's... Oh, wow, we can go even higher? There are 2 guards standing next to the stairway. When you approach them, they step forward and block your path. Considering that you are from Avadon, their visible terror when doing this is understandable. I'm sorry, Hand, very, very sorry. These are Xenophon's private chambers. They are not to be entered. They are scared but determined. You don't see any reason to pick a fight with them. Never mind. Thank you for your understanding, Hand. Of course. We are respectful. More or less. Mostly. You know what I mean! Ooh. There's the graves. Or graveyard. You know what I mean. Not much else up here, it looks like. Yeah, not much else. Is that over there? There's the Trojan Arms. I believe that's what it said it was. Before we go inside... Yep, Trojan Arms. Before we go inside, I just want to take a peek at this building here. I wonder what it is. Random house, maybe? Probably random house. Yeah, it looks like a random house. Yeah, just a random house. Not even anyone in here, it looks like. Sure, use a lockpick. One is fine. And plenty of things in here. Coins, potion of speed, platinum ring can be sold, and more coins. Nobody saw anything. Muhaha. Alright, and over to here. Trojan Arms. We may find something that we're looking for in here. The innkeeper for the Trojan Arms is behind the counter, effortlessly dealing with the sailors and merchants that come through town. When he sees you, however, he is nowhere near so enthusiastic. It's not a mystery why. His tanned, weathered skin and light hair mark him as from Svorgald. This eastern island is one of the far lands, home to fearless explorers and savage pirates.
Hand! I am Gamel. This is my inn. I've lived in Dara many a year, and I want no trouble.
You have a problem with me?
Nothing personal, Hand of Avadon. I'm just a humble Farlander.
So your problem is with Avadon. He starts cleaning the bar in front of you.
You won't find a lot of love for Avadon in here.
Look, I just want better service, okay? Gamma looks away sheepishly.
Fine.
For a few minutes he's almost attentive to you. You're from Svorgald.
It is my birthland, but I came to Trojan when I was young. Worked hard. I am as much part of the pact as any here.
Tell me about Svorgald.
It is one of the far lands. If I felt safe saying so, I would say that our sailors are the finest and our boats the best in the known world. But I am not saying that. Everyone knows that the far lands are beneath contempt. Open arms within, stone wall without.
Why'd you come here?
I signed on to a vessel when I was 10 years old. We fell afoul of the pact, fled your vessels, and shipwrecked here. I was young, so the people of Trojan took me in. I justified their trust.
What happened to the others on your ship?
I don't know. Some killed, some ransomed, I'm sure. They were pirates, I'll not lie. While the pact exists, pirates only meet one end.
You were only 10.
Nobody in Svorgald is a true adult until they have spent their time on the sea, men on the board ships, women on the dolphins.
Come again?
Our ships are all male or all female. Board ships are dolphins. Make no mistake, both are lethal. But no match for the pact, of course.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting way. That's a way to get around the whole. Then again, I guess that's purely an Earth superstition. You know, the one where women on a ship means bad luck. But then again, that was way back when, not anymore. I'd like a room.
Of course, Hand. I have a small, clean, free room. I will have it unlocked for you. Stay for free as long as you like. I'll make sure to provide clean towels, a bottle of wine as well. The least I can do for a mighty Hand of Avadon.
I could use some information. Gamma leans forward, willing to help.
Of course. What would you like to know?
Heard anything about someone named Griffin from Kalimdariel?
Kellum, you say? Heard something about someone from there passing through. Talk to Xanth. She's one of the local scouts. She's usually watching the paths west of town.
Xenophon seemed nervous to see me. Any idea why?
You're Hand of Avadon, isn't that enough? But then Xenophon was quite a merchant before he took office. He Can't gain that sort of wealth without being tricky from time to time.
I'm heading toward the Tawan Empire. Heard anything? He gives you an evil smile. The people of Smorgold are not fond of the Tawan.
Those arrogant nobodies with their big old buildings. I don't envy you. Have I heard anything? I've heard from the merchants who went up there that they're buying things. Metal, lumber, any raw materials they can find.
Any idea why?
Course not. Maybe they're trying to make money. Or buildings. I'm just a lowly innkeeper telling you all I know.
Or weapons of war. Anything interesting happened here recently?
No, been very quiet. Kinda nice.
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
Then I'll return to my other customers if you don't mind.
He nods and walks off. Okay. That's a bunch of merchants. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in here. That looks like a common room. More merchants. Back door. Well, there's the guest quarters. I see the wine with 3 glasses. Very nice. And over here is... Oh, that's actually the way out. Oopsie. But there were a few doors on the right here I didn't look in. This is... Ooh. There's actually some things in here we can use. Potion of recovery and a blessed runestone. I suppose I can take that. Alright, what about over in this door here? Maybe there's something? Sure, use one lockpick. Ah, this might be his quarters. Some coins. A wand of ice. I guess take it. Nothing else we need. I really should use wands and the like more often, but I just... it's me. Anyway, almost forgot that that merchant in here might have something to give to us. Trojan's Trove. Ah, that's where we're going to need to go for a quest. Okay. Melantha, anything I can do for you? Really? You are an industrious spirit? I hear rumors you are heading in the direction of the town. There's a woman named Aranth. She went up there too. She owes me money. I want you to intimidate her. How much does she owe you? Enough to make it worth hiring a hand of Avadon, so a lot. She borrowed from me to send a ship of wheat which was lost to Svorgold raiders. She gambled and lost, and she fled before she had to repay. Intimidate her? You know, threaten her, her family. Don't hurt her, of course, then I will never get paid. Just get her to return home and find ways to settle the debt. Where is she? The pursuers I sent lost the trail at the Tawan border. You'll have to ask around. Fortunately, she was a noisy, stupid woman. If you go somewhere she has been, she probably left signs of a passage. Sure, we can keep our eyes open for this Aranth. It's not a problem. Okay. That seems to be everything in the town itself. There is someone who is looking in the path to the west of town, but let's just take a look at these passages around here. We have a little bit of time left. There's not much over here, looks like. Ah, there's Xanth. The lands of the Pact are mostly free of monsters and brigands, but not enough to remove the need for guards and scouts. This woman is patrolling the paths west of the town, watching for intruders and other threats. When she sees you, she approaches to introduce herself. You are the hand, yes? Word of your arrival traveled faster than you did. I am Xanth, scout of Trojan. What sort of intruders are you watching for? In this direction? Brigands and monsters, mostly. Sometimes I take a shift on the coast, watching for pirates. See a lot of monsters? Well, not lately. Occasional clumps of undead heading down from the north. Nothing too troubling. There are many brigands? Yes, there have been a lot of raids of packed settlements and farms over the last few months. Not around here, not yet, but the attacks are getting closer. Pirates? Svorgold raiders. No matter how many of them we sink to the bottom of the sea, nothing can keep those mad island folk from trying their luck. Xanth politely continues to speak with you, but her eyes constantly dart to the paths and underbrush. She is eager to return to her patrol. What else do you need, hand? Tell me about Trojan. Nice little town. Glad I was sent out here. Not well defended, true, but a good militia. Where are you from? Originally, Hulklandia. I joined the Pact Army to see the known lands. Done that, now I hope I can stay here for a while. It's sunny. I'm looking for a Kellum lord who might have passed through this area. What? Really? Oh, interesting. You're not the first hand who has been through asking about him. But yes, I might know something. Tell me about the hand. Well, I don't know much. Very secretive fellow. Wouldn't even say his name. Asked if I'd seen anything. At that time, I hadn't. He left. This is about a month ago. I haven't seen him since. What did you see? It was late that night. 4 people passed by. Humans, cloaks and hoods. Very mysterious. I followed, of course. I won't pass up on that sort of fun. Learn anything? I got close enough to pick up a bit of their speech. They were speaking Kellum, though I couldn't tell what they were saying. The camp just outside of town. I left them there, planning to check them in the morning. When I returned, they were gone. Where is this camp? She points to the northwest. In a grove just near here, not far. You'll find abandoned campsites. The furthest one, not really anything there, but I suppose it can't hurt to look. Many apologize, but I need to return to my patrol. She bows and takes her leave. Really? So actually out in this area there's going to be a camp. Interesting. And... rats. Okay, rats we can kill. Rats are not a big deal. In fact, they really are not a problem. Just shoot this one with arrows and they'll charge in and we'll kill them. There we go. That one's dead. Now for this one. And here come the others. Rabid rats. Not augmented, but rabid. Wow, these rats are dying easily. I'm glad for that. There we go. And one more rat back here. Just kill it. Quick and easy death. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to take a look at this little road over here. Once we find it, I think that'll be fine. There was a road here. Yep, there's a road here. And a bridge, too. Okay, that actually just goes south. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look through here and see if we can find those camps. There's, like, right there, I think. She said in the northwest, so it must be down this path. Wow, that is a lot of rats. Huge vapor rats. I mean, they're still easy to kill. Oh boy, I am kind of concerned about how they're all going there. Alright, you know what? Challenge! That didn't help. They're still going for Alcander. Not happy about that. I'll take the knockback. There, that'll keep those away. Oh, bloody hell, enough with that. Seriously, enough with the weakness curses. Ooh, a cleave. Excellent. Alright, one more vapor rat to kill. I'll take the knockback. And it's dead. And we got a couple animal skins out of it. Right, here's this camp. It's not the one that we were told about. It's this one. This must be the camp Xanth described. It is small and remote, just the sort of place a fugitive might hide on the way to the Farlands. Looks like it was abandoned quickly. There are still 3 canvas tents here, dirty and covered with fallen leaves. You search the camp carefully, looking for any sign that Griffin was here. You're disappointed. You suspect that the camp was last used about a month ago, but you find no papers or other clues of the Lord's presence. Then when you turn to leave, you find you are no longer alone in the grove. 3 shadow walkers slipped out of the brush behind you. Their blades are drawn. Hi, I'm looking for someone named Griffin. Seen him? One of the shadow walkers chuckles. We might know of him, enough to know that he wants to be left alone. Odd. His voice doesn't sound Hoaglandian. Before you have time to ponder this mystery, the man nods. The 3 shadow walkers advance on you. Alright, let's make this simple. Freezing turret, please. And you two can stay out here to draw those... Oh. They're doing that. Okay, let's see. Maybe they'll come to us? Still? No, they're not going to. Okay, I guess we gotta charge in at them. Attack. Of course they're using blade shields. Wait, blade shields are not spine shields. Okay. You're taking a lot of damage. I kind of want you guys to fall back so we can get them all in range here. The more we can get in range of the turret, the better. Perfect, I'll take that. Wow, that blade shield thing is very powerful. And Yoshiria is taking a lot of damage. Really needs to heal herself. Okay, definitely healing focus. Whatever healing you can do. It's not much. Right. Kill that assassin, and we'll be able to get... Oh, jeez. She's almost dead. She can't heal herself again. That is bad. Can you use anything? Razor spray. And... use a lightning pot on the full health one. And she's dead. That one's almost dead, though. And the corruption is helping out. Excellent. Now for these two. Yeah, go after the one the turret's attacking. Oh wait, they don't have that blade shield anymore. Perfect. Alright, enough with the arrows. Stab! Begin the stabbings! The horribly painful stabbings! Oh, the turret isn't proving as useful in this case as it should, but it's helping out. And it got the kill. The last of the 3 Shadow Walkers falls to the ground, mortally wounded. You pull off his hood and find that he was not from Hulklandia. The man is clearly from Kalimdariel. Hulklandia and Kalimdariel have been fighting for some time now. The man looks up at you.
Don't matter. The true hero is free.
He weakly spits at your boot. Yoshiria kneels by the man and pokes a finger into his wound. He winces in pain.
You'll dishonor my kind, you craven. You'll tell us what we need to know.
Yoshiria, do what you need to. Yoshiria grabs his wrist and gives it a little twist. It's a tiny motion, but it causes great pain. Shadow Walker training.
Leave me be. Griffin is north, safe from you. He...
Yoshiria tries to learn more, but the man is passed out. He dies soon after. She stands up and wipes off her hand.
They dishonored my craft. They got what they deserved. Let's go.
She walks off. Envoy Jamie will be very interested to hear what you have learned. Oh, I imagine. Even though she was kind of, dead at the time. But still, success. We will definitely be telling Envoy Jamie. For now, though, this is going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we'll take a look south here. See what we can find in Trojan's Trove. Then we'll probably talk to Envoy Jamie. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, that is Farron, Yoshiria, and Alkander. This has been an Avadon 2 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.